Hey y'all, it is actually August the 4th. It's like 12:30 a.m. I came home from work on the 3rd and got my one thing done. So let's talk about fall planting. We got spaghetti squash, zucchini. I know, y'all. I know I'm running out of time. Marvel peas, um, spinach, mustard greens, sweet dumpling squash, patty pan squash, 4 set of collards, early round cabbage, Utah celery, which I'm really short on time on celery, but we just gonna see what happens. Brussels sprouts, I'm short on time on that too, and cucumber, Swiss chard. Good evening, y'all. It is. It's not evening. Good morning. It's August the 4th. It is about 12:52 a.m. I came home from work, so I got home like a little before 11. Grabbed my seed mix off the porch. Grabbed all my little leftover nursery things. I had some of these, the 4 cell and 3 cell that I cleaned up from my summer. Plants that I bought. And I started some seeds, so I made this list at work. Okay, the other day, and then I was like, well, Shitty, you're not gonna plant all that stuff for the fall. Then I was like, yeah, yes, you are. You're gonna plant the stuff for the fall. And now that my seeds are started, now I can buy my row covers so I can extend my fall season. Before I even worry about winter, let me extend my fall season, right? Winter, only thing I'm really thinking about trying to extend through winter, or at least until January, February-ish, spinach, Swiss chard, and my celery. Okay, so let me tell y'all what I planted. So today is the 4th, and I know I'm running short on time, but I told you I was in this winter gardening challenge. I was doing these seeds. I'm like, I don't even know if I have enough space, but I do. I have grow bags for fall things. I have two 2 feet by 8 feet raised beds that someone purchased that are sitting in my living room, that I don't know when I'm gonna have time to put them together, but it's gonna be in the next 6 weeks because, well, it's gonna be before December 1st. Nope, it's gonna be before September 1st, so I can get the soil in there, get it fertilized, all that stuff, and put these seeds in. Okay, these transplants in. Collards, y'all know my collards died this summer, so I did a 4 cell of collards. I'll probably do a second 4 cell because the collards that I started, the 6 that I started in this 36 cell tray. Y'all, I got a story about this 36 cell tray, but anyway, they all died. No, they all didn't germinate, and the ones that germinated died. And I think I tried to up pot them too soon. I should have left them in the tray outside, but the problem was, in this tray has a humidity dome. Some things had germinated, some things had not. So I was trying to take out the seedlings and leave the ones that seeds in the tray with the humidity cover. But I thought about this. If I were to direct sow seeds outside, there's no humidity cover. It's just the heat from the sun, and you water it. So anyway, that's why I went on and did these in the pots, water them, put them outside on my porch. So I just have to make sure that they get watered every day, maybe twice a day. Okay, so that means I can water them before I go to work, and I can water them when I get home from work. Okay, or in the morning before I get dressed or whatever, I can water, and then I can water when I come home from work in the evening. 2 waterings. So easy peasy there. So what I did was 4 cell of collards, 4 cell of mustards. I did one of these. I think this is a 4-inch part of zucchini, because this was outside. I would have did 2, but I put multiple seeds in there. So if I get more than one seed, then I'm gonna separate the mugs and put It's been done before. Okay, I did two spaghetti squash. My carrots, my beets, and my radishes. I have some radishes started, but my carrots and beets are these strip tastes that I'm going to do, but I'm going to do these in 10-gallon bags. They're on tape. And so I can cut them and sort of like line them up in the 10-gallon bag. 10-gallon bag is pretty big. I might be harvesting some potatoes here soon because the first three grow bags with potatoes are dying back. So when I take them out, these. So we got regular beets, we got a rainbow variety of carrots, and white radishes. All right, moving on. I did a 4 sale of early Dutch cabbage, 2 sales of sweet dumpling squash because we never had them before, 2 sales of patty pan squash, 3 sales of Brussels sprout, 4 sales of Olympia spinach, 3 sales of Utah celery. Y'all, this is like an audacious list. 4 sale of bright light Swiss chard, and a 3 sale or a 4 sale, I didn't write down which sale, of sweet peas. Only thing that I'm missing that I really want is another acorn squash and another butternut squash. These winter gourds. I think those are the only thing I'm missing that I want. I might do some more collards and more mustards because those can go over into the winter as well. Or into the fall as well. Fall doesn't officially start till like the 22nd, 23rd of September. And how do I know? Because that's right before my birthday. So fall ends like December 16th or 18th, somewhere around in that third week of September. So I'm hoping that this summer extends and then this fall extends like it has last year. Yeah. The seed mix I used was the seed starting mix. I poured it in a bowl dry, threw some water, I poured some water in it, got it moist as in wet, but not sopping wet. So I used that like a half bag. This is a 12 quart, about 3 pounds, 3.5, almost 3.5 pounds. So I still can start more seed. So let me talk about this tray. I don't like this tray. I got this tray. It is a burpees tray. I don't like it. I didn't like it for what I was trying to do. But if this is a 36 cell tray, they had a 72 cell tray. So it's multiple pieces. Yeah. So this is the burpees 36 cell tray. 36 cells. You have, this is where it comes with the little peat things that you wet and they puff up. My hands are ashy because I washed them. Okay. Underneath that is like a wet mat because it's a self-watering one. It has a little riser in it. And then this is the water tray. Yeah, I was using knives to label my stuff. The problem with the 36 cell tray is getting things out that has germinated. I don't know what all is in here, y'all. And why is that green? I don't know why that's green. Y'all tell me why that's green. Anyway, it was out in the rain too. If you're doing separate things and they germinate at separate times, trying to get this out without dumping your whole thing is a problem. Now, if you were doing 36, let's say if I was doing 36 spinach, this will work because they're all going to germinate close to the same time. Maybe, hopefully, but you have a better chance than when you're doing what I did, what was marigolds, collards, and globe. This is my little chart. And and all those things. So I did not like that for what I was doing. Someone told me, well, after I had it all done, you should group your everything. So everything that germinates within 7 to 14 days, I should put in one tray. Everything that's going to take like 10 to 20 days, I should put together. But even though they give you those ranges, they don't necessarily germinate like that. I just realized I got some onion seed on my direct sow. And I remember somebody said, all these things you should direct sow. These roots don't like to be they don't like to be bothered. Onions are so hard to grow from seed. And I'm like, but they do it at the nursery all the time. And they sell them to us. So I'm going to figure out how. And I already have the seed. It's not like I went out and bought the seed. These are seeds that I already have. Most of these. Except for, I'm going to tell you what seeds that I bought from Homestead Heart. I bought Georgia Collards. I bought the early Dutch cabbage, the sweet dumpling squash, patty pan squash, Brussels sprouts, Olympia spinach, Utah celery, the bright light Swiss chard, and the sweet pea. Oh, I did pickling cucumber, y'all. I did a force seal of pickling cucumber because my mom wants some cucumbers, and my cucumbers did not survive this summer. And there's something else that I bought, but I did not plant. Let me tell you what else that I bought from Homestead Heart that I didn't mention. I got bunching onions and mushroom basket tomato. I don't know if I want to grow some more tomatoes or not. I'm not. I still have, my tomatoes are still green. So I was like, do I want to do another? I mean, it will take, and I have had tomatoes still coming in October when I was at the apartment building. And I was like, oh, I still can get tomatoes. See, and when I was gardening before, succession planting wasn't even on my radar. And even if it was, I couldn't succession plant out there because you only had access to the gardens from May through like the second week of October. After that, you had to clean out your bed. Or was it November? You had to be empty by the first weekend of November. So succession planting for the fall wasn't on my radar. Because actually that last year that I had all the blight in my tomatoes, I could have pulled them and replanted. So I'm learning and I'm excited about it. My mom wants me to grow asparagus. I ordered asparagus during the sale from My Gardener. It takes 2 years, I think, before your asparagus to make. And my goal was to get the seeds now. Start them indoors. I know that's what you're supposed to do, but that was my goal. Start them indoors. Plant them outside the fall. Let them get established before the winter. I don't know if that's going to happen. But if you have grown asparagus, let me know in the comments. Your experience. If you have a video, let me know. I'll go find it on your channel. Let me know what you guys are doing for the fall and winter. If you're doing winter, and if you're not, why not? And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. If you haven't liked the videos, I need you to do so. There are other videos on this channel other than gardening, even though lately it's just been gardening, but there's inspirational videos. And if you go through YouTube and type my name, there's 2 interviews floating around on YouTube, right? So I am an author. There may be some makeup videos from way back in the day, and there may be some natural hair videos from way back in the day. And then you have your inspirational videos. So yeah, enjoy the channel, subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.